Chairwoman Stabenow, Ranking Member Roberts, the other senators that are here on the committee, thank you so much for having us here today. What a joy to be in our own capital. It's great to have great people sitting on a committee as important as this Ag Committee is. And I just want to thank you so much for the opportunity to allow me as a producer to share my story. As Senator Roberts pointed out, in 1902, my great-grandfather homesteaded in Haskell County, Kansas, broke out the sod through blood, sweat, and tears, keeping a hold of his bootstraps to keep them pulled up, and trodden through the plains of Kansas and then his tilled fields to raising my grandfather, to him raising my father raising myself and my brother, our sisters, and now my wife and I raising our 5 boys on that original homestead means a lot. We've got our blood in this land. It means the world to us, and the opportunity to continue operating the same soil for another 100+ years is one of my brother and I's goals of our operation. With that, as Senator Roberts alluded to, we went through the most devastating crop year in history. We had on our farm less than 5 inches of rain in 18 months, concluding on the last year of 2011. That's by far less than what we received through the Dust Bowl in Haskell County. So you take a record low annual rainfall. We had the most 100-degree days in a growing season and the highest average wind speed through a growing season, and the stars perfectly aligned for a major farm disaster. Without federal crop insurance, specifically the enterprise units that we use on our farm, we would be having a farm sale this spring instead of preparing to plant the next crop. With that, my brother and I use federal crop insurance as a major portion of our risk management on our farm. My brother and I started farming with money at risk in 1994 when our grandfather retired. We continue to make those payments, and without the federal crop insurance this past year, well, absolutely we wouldn't have been able to make them, let alone our annual payments to our lenders for our real estate, our equipment loans, our operating loans. Federal crop insurance is paramount to the success and longevity of our farm, and our lender has made it very clear that he wishes all of his customers carried crop insurance as we do. My grandfather, bless his heart, decided he could afford to be self-insured. Times were a little different when he was starting. As it's been alluded to, the high price of inputs, we just can't run the risk, as Ms. Hill stated, not to carry it. And we would love to pay the premium and never have to use it. However, we all have insurance on our car or our house for just in case. One item that I would like to suggest the committee consider for improving the crop insurance program is I would highly encourage to have the ability to have enterprise units by practice, meaning enterprise units for our irrigated farm land and enterprise units for our dry land acreage as a separate policy. That would allow us the flexibility that we would need to make better cropping rotation decisions based on what insurance available we would have. I would also like to suggest that, well, it's not even a suggestion, I would reiterate the previous testimony of how efficient the delivery of our crop insurance program has been through our agents. If there's a bad agent, they don't last long. We have excellent agents in our county, and I would reiterate that the delivery is very good, and I would hate to see it move away from the private sector. Thank you.
Thank you very much.